Hey, welcome to the David and
Herman?
7th grade science show.
Yes, I almost missed my clue. Almost missed that. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what to say, and we've done this how many times already? 23? And it seems like the first time every time.
Okay. And today's Lab 23 is about fossils from Piance Creek. So this is where I grew up, in a little town in the western slope of Colorado. And this is oil shell. It has oil in it. And then while I was looking for the oil shell, I found some fossils. So I brought rocks back for you to tear apart today. The fossils you're going to find are relatively small, not really important. But you should find some twigs, some leaves. You might find a spider. You might find a bird leaf, and you might find a fish. So this formation is just out, is right above the famous Morrison Formation, and it is probably 25 to 35 million years ago. So let's get on our time machine and go back in time 25 million years and see what was in this lake that covered most of Colorado. Okay? Go.
I have one question.
Yes.
What's a bird leaf?
A bird leaf?
Yes.
Oh, it's something you find between a bird feather. I'm sorry. You'll find leaves, stems, and a bird feather. You may find only a stem. You may find only a leaf. I want you to experience how painstaking finding fossils really is. It's a slow process. You're going to get your hands dirty. Try not to ruin your parents' furniture. And so let's go over to this.
Now.
All right, so this is your assignment for lab number 23. I want you to, you'll need goggles. I want you to use the screw, the nail. If you have a small hammer, don't bust this up. This needs to be a painful, slow process to find between the cracks. You'll see the sedimentary layers. Find a place and work your way into it and see what kind of fossil you can find. They will be between the layers, not in the middle of it. So work your way around. You might find something interesting, and again, you might not, but that's hunting for fossils. Is a slow process. Okay, so I turn over to Dave, and Dave's going to go looking fossil man Dave.
All right. Hey, I'm going to follow directions on this sheet here, and it says to use my sharp nail, wood screw, magnifying glass, and tweezers to slowly, in all capital letters, remove layers of the shell. This will test your patience. You will experience firsthand the hard work and demand of searching for fossils without damaging the fossil hidden in the rock. I'm going to have trouble with this one here. It's kind of hard to find a spot to begin with, but I see there. Voila.
Anything there?
I don't see anything here.
Turn it to the edge. How about we put a tap right there?
Like right on here? Or
right on there. No, right on that. Where you see the dark.
Can you hold that?
When you see the
Just hold the rock and I'll tap it here.
Yeah, I hold a rock. Thanks a lot. So when you see the little line in there, there's a good chance there's sediment in there.
This is a lot harder than it looks.
You notice who's holding the rock.
I don't want to hit your hands here.
I don't want you to hit my hand.
But I'm not making any headway here.
Well, let's try a different place. Try a different rock. Try that rock.
Wow. Right there.
I don't have to hold this
That's
one.
going to split. Wow, that's awesome. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
So now we have to take the time to see if we can see any fossils, twigs, things. So some of this blackness could have been bacteria and algae, our favorite stuff, algae, that creeped in after the rock formation. You see anything?
It almost looks like a satellite image of the Earth.
Yeah.
I don't.
So this should take you a couple of weeks, at least a week.
I think I see something right here. It looks like a little creature on that. You
Okay.
see that? You see the outline of that?
So you might want to draw the picture of the creature you see.
Almost like a horseshoe crab.
Ooh, that would be
See
great.
that?
Okay. So you want to, tell you what, let's crack this little, there's not a lot there. Let's crack this little baby again. Okay,
That's neat.
so get the hammer. And I'll do this. I don't trust you. Yeah, I saw you. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It's not really splitting open, is it?
No. That's a tough one.
It's a tough one. Let's try a different rock. Okay, so you see a loose here? Here's a place.
Right here?
Right there. See that line?
Yeah.
Right there. You hold it? No, I'll hold it. I'll hold it, you hit it. No, you hold both of them. I'll hold the rock. You're not on the crack. You're not on... Right there.
I can see why this takes a lot of time, Herman.
It does. Hammer. Let's just do a little quick research for this one.
There you go.
And then we got some, you can see where the fossils are going to be in there. So you need to slowly etch that away until you can get into it. And then on both sides, you'll have the cave and the cast, as it's called, for the rock. So we're going to let Dave continue on with his adventure and tearing stuff apart. So this came from about 35 million years ago, and that you should find the fossils in there. Okay? Is that ready?
That's cool.
You having too much fun?
Yes.
All right.